Granite's Paradigm by Anne Mudo from her book Open Passages. Waves, wind, weather batter granite's face. Countless years pass before cracks appear. Our lives, a tiny spark in the eons of granite's existence. Our lives, so momentary, yet we have choices unknown to granite. We can hold ourselves immutable, or we can welcome the fissures, our tailings from a molten past. Trusting the same power that created granite will take us beyond the upheavals, will grant us the serenity of stone.
From the window.
Good morning, Cypress. You don't know me, but I know you well. Each month for a dozen years now, I spend a few hours near you as a part of a human system that protects the natural system that you are part of. You seem to need no help. Gangly adolescent when we met, you are now a mature, imposing citizen who sprinkles tiny acorns on the ground.
Your height seems doubled, your girth too, and branches crowd your trunk. Some brush wildflowers, some reach straight up, some intertwine with neighbors, as do no doubt your roots, to form a connected community. I have grown roots too, maybe even branches. I have lost height, but gained in depth.
Lost by David Wagner from his collected poems. Stand still. The trees ahead and the bushes beside you are not lost. Wherever you are is called here. And you must treat it as a powerful stranger, must ask permission to know it and to be known. The forest breathes. Listen. It answers. I have made this place around you. If you leave it, you may come back again, saying, here. No two trees are the same to raven, no two branches are the same to wren. If what a tree or bush does is lost on you, you are surely lost. Stand still. The forest knows where you are. You must let it find you.
nesting season. Here, a rustle over there. A Buick's wren doing what comes naturally. It's worked since timekeeping. Will she see? See, she does. She felt sound strong, eyes confirming her pulse of this dance gifted by nature, choreographed by pairs, changing this, adding that, before time was kept.
This is called The Ocean by Lord Byron. There is a pleasure in the pathless woods. There is a rapture on the lonely shore. There is society where none intrudes by the deep sea and music in its roar. I love not man the less, but nature more from these our interviews, in which I steal from all I may be or have been before to mingle with the universe. This is a poem called Bird Watching by John Ciardi. Every time we put crumbs out and sunflower seeds, something comes. Most often sparrows, frequently a jay, now and then a junco or a cardinal. And once, immediately and never again, but as commonly as any miracle while it is happening, and then instantly incredible forever, the tiniest, was it yellow warbler, as nearly as I could thumb through the bird book for it, or was it an escaped canary, or simply the one impossible bright bird that is always there during a miracle, and then never? I certainly do not know all that comes to us at times. A bird is a bird as long as it is there. Then it is a miracle our crumbs and sunflower seeds caught and let go. Is there a book to look through for the identity of a miracle? No bird that is there is miracle enough. Every bird that has been is entirely one. And if some miracles are rarer than others, every incredible bird has crumbs and seeds in common with every other. Let there be bread and seed in time. All else will follow.
Point Lobos by Anne Mudo from her book Open Passage. Monterey pines stretch skyward, gracious guardians guiding us to a softer, quieter place. Pale asphalt transports us to scintillating scenes of blue, framed by enduring edifices of granite, uplifted layers of conglomerate. Serpentine trails invite exploration through landscapes crowded with sagebrush and pesky poison oak. Petals of blue-eyed grass, windmill pink, monkey flower gold peek through, reveling in their season. Monterey cypress offer lofty shade and hushed contemplation. Over a hill, around a curve, crashing waves coalesce into curtains of white lace. The sea lion's sharp bark silence, the echoing residue of faulty imperatives. For those who return and linger, for those who surrender to its grace, Point Lobos bestows a generosity of spirit, quelling our misgivings, cushioning our stumbles, empowering us to venture forth and take that next step beyond.
While waiting. The red tail was floating in flat circles, feathers fashioned full. I was waiting, watching, wondering. A sudden shift softly sent the silky sailor soaring, then a downward dive, deceptive, delicate, demanding. My stance shifted sideways. Without moving a feather, I took a step, stood on the wind, and departed.
The poem Welcome by Anne Mudo. It's from her book Open Passage. Welcome. Wild places draw us in. Sparkling streams, carpeted meadows, lush-leaved oaks, stately granite summits, each a homecoming. Wildflowers nudge their way through soil and gravel. They await our attention as they dance on quiet breezes. Diminutive pagodas, kaleidoscope colors, miniature universes cached in microscopic space. Our hearts lighten. Time stands still.
Point Lobos in January by Rochelle Dolan. The sentinel at Granite Point standing guard, cars at one out, one in, visitors in short-sleeved shirts, blue sky, warm air. Ed and submarine canyons, turbidity currents and conglomerate faults, but not mine. Sea cave, incoming tide, blue sky, warm air. Pelagic cormorants in the strata, Brants out there on the granite, Bottling sea lion, resting otter, black-tailed deer, blue sky, warm air, all's right with the world.
Reflection. I like the way the sunlight reflects off the blue-green sea, the way the rocky cliff holds the twisted cypress tree, the way the seals and otters sometimes stop and look at me and wonder how and why this ever came to be, reflecting on the future that holds wonders yet to see.
North Shore Trail by Ann Muto. Between trees, the view opens, spreading out onto the sea. Boiling white froth hurtles itself against the multicolored rocks. Glimpses of turbulence framed by walls of grass and rock. A green cypress clings to the sheer sides, as if privilege of viewing the blue vista requires risk, braving elements. A peace pervades, spreads silently as part of the wonder. The silence, the harmony of life, it asks for nothing more.
Winds blow, sands shift. 'Neath, lakes where life drank. Winds shift, blow sands, revealing rock where life rests.
The river. I'll show you a place for your soul to go, where a hidden cove harbors cool waters and smooth stones chatter quietly. As they are called by the tide's insistence into the dark, deep ocean, back and forth with resigned resistance, they tumble, they turn, grow smaller by the motion, as each of them is polished by their neighbor, revealing colors and patterns hidden years ago. In time, all arrive together from disparate journeys, from molten cauldrons or stress and compression, from falling stars, some transformed for organic to mineral, each has made some impression. Transported by the river, together in the cove to bump and slide and rub and nestle, reflecting in the soft sun growing smaller. Where fate calls to decompose, give up its shape and close, and to start anew, I'll show you a place where your soul can go. Just close your eyes and then let go.
Sunlit by Anne Muto. White effervescent paint drifted atop incessant waves of deep blue, much like a light dusting of snow. The horizon rose up like distant peaks, disappearing into light gray billowing fog. Spellbound, I stopped. A yearning arose to disappear into that clean, pure, never-ending light. No thoughts, cares, regrets. Light, floating, buoyant, carefree, lost in nothingness.